Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for our third live stream in one day. Crazy, right? This time around we're doing some Pokemon TCG Online. So, I actually was able to assemble a few cool decks. Hello, Unknown Spike. How's it going? I got a couple cool new decks. Hang on one second. I'm going to get my chat properly set up here so I can see exactly what is going on. Oops, and I'm clicking everything wrong on my computer. Of course I am. And boom, I think we're good. So, I didn't decide yet which booster packs to open up. Let me take a look here what I have available. Yeah, let's burn through a couple things that we have a couple extra packs of. And let's go for one of the more newer ones. I think this is probably a good assembly of booster packs. Let me just click back over here for 1 second. So we're going to go ahead and, at some point throughout the evening, we're going to do an hour live stream of Pokemon TCG Online. I've got, if I can actually show them off properly, Furious Fist, Roaring Skies, and Crimson Invasion, which could have some Ultra Beasts in here. I should do a random battle with the new deck. Question being, which new deck should I use? Because I do have a few options right now. There's a couple that are working pretty cool, and I kind of like them. So, I guess, let's just do it. We'll go to a Versus. No, you know what? I kind of don't want to do that just yet. I want to wait and give each of these new decks a full-fledged intro, description, and battle video. Like, I will use them if you guys want to see me use them against you folks. By the way, of course, this is viewer battle, so anyone out there that wants to do a battle against Professor Chaz, you're welcome to let me know in the chat, and we'll do some online battling. Alright, so, to start things off, how many people do we have here right now? Just a couple people. I guess the fewer people we have, the better for those of you who are here, because we're going to open up one of these packs. And you know what? Let's go for the middle one. Let's go for a Roaring Skies to start with. I'll open this pack up and hand out the code in the chat. Let me make sure I get my chat window up here. So, do we happen to get... Now, this is what has Shaman EX, which I think is still pretty highly sought after, although maybe not as much nowadays. Tapu Lele seems to be the big thing. But I've still never managed to get a Shaman EX. So there's a code card I'll give out in the chat in just a moment. Let's get my cards right here and see what amazingness I happen to pull from this booster pack. Starting off with a Bagon, Electrike, got Tailo, Execute, and Hawlucha. Uncommon cards start with a Rayquaza Spirit Link. We've got Electrode, Dragonair. The reverse foil card is going to be a Dunsparce, and the rare card of our Roaring Skies booster pack is going to be Skarmory. So nothing crazy. Kind of decent with the Call for Family, but not anything like Pokemon EX-wise or full art-wise or anything like that. But maybe, just maybe, you folks might have a chance to get one of those particular kinds of cards in the chat when I give this code out. Typing it in right now for y'all. And of course, first come, first serve. Whoever gets this code, bring it to Pokemon TCG Online. You can get yourself a 10-card online booster pack of Roaring Skies. I believe that is accurate. Code is now in the chat for you folks. Help yourselves. So, I guess I could show off the Solgaleo, if that's what you guys want to see. And that's the vote that I've had, the request that I've been given. So, let's go to the Versus. And I'll show off the deck that I'm calling the Coronal Eclipse. Oh, Regirock is a Versus Ladder bonus giveaway item thingy. Alright, so I will give this deck a full-fledged video sometime this week when I have time to sit down and record. I'll probably even maybe record after this, sometime before going to sleep, to show it off. Let's just jump in right now. I'm not going to give the full-fledged breakdown of what it's all about. I'll do that for the video itself. I was going to say, where's the music? There's the music. Alright, so my opponent is Poncho, bunch of numbers, 04, 1996, I see. Alright, who's taking the first turn? I don't yet know. Hello, DW Derek, how's it going? Yeah, I normally do streaming, well, usually Sunday evenings for Pokemon TCG Online. Clearly this is not Sunday evening, but I had time today to do a bunch of streams, so I do Sunday evening streams usually every week, of course. And when I have time, I also do Pokemon Ultra Sun live streaming as well. Sometimes with my schedule it has to be pre-recorded, but I try to get the live streams in. I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Ultra Sun live stream tomorrow around 10 a.m. Atlantic time, when I'm still in the middle of the Team Rainbow Rocket story. So I do have Duskmane Necrozma as my lead, which is nice. It's going to take a while to get this set up, unfortunately, but we'll see if I can get stuff ready to roll here. We've got Magnemite on the bench. We have... Oh, are we going to see the same combo? Garchomp and Lucario combo? It's possible. Alright, so let's Nest Ball for a nice Alolan Sandshrew to the bench. And I'm going to use one puzzle of time. Let's see what we can find. I kind of like this. I have a Prism Star card in here as well. I might as well get it. Let's go for energy here next. I kind of want to get my Alolan Sandslash in place so I can make use of the Slush Rush. Hello, Mickey Layton. Welcome back from the chat earlier today for Ultra Sun. How's it going? Oh, we see a Vulpix. We're going to see the accursed Alolan Ninetales with the... What is it called? Something Barrier? I like that. I just like the name of that attack. Never enough. Discard a card from hand, draw 2 cards. So we have Solgaleo Prism Star now. I like that. Gotta keep powering up our Duskmane Necrozma GX. It's kind of weird seeing Duskmane Necrozma and Solgaleo Prism Star on the field, right? Because one's supposed to be from the other. Alright, a Choice Band. That ain't good. I'm gonna see a Rare Candy. And we see Lucario now with the... Was it Precognitive Aura? Yes, it is. Cynthia. Alright, they're probably banking on getting themselves the Rare Candy and Garchomp. Brooklet Hill. Does that help us? I could get my other Sandshrew out of the deck, if nothing else. And that helps me by shuffling up, too, because those top few cards were not really going to be all that helpful for us. A new expansion will come, and it's Ultra Force. Is that what the next expansion is going to be called, Unknown Spike? Oh, retreating. Okay. Vulpix comes in with the Beacon. Giving that to Lucario. I got a Field Blower, though, so I can easily get rid of their tools, which I'm kind of glad about, because I don't want to see that Choice Band adding more power to the damage my Necrozma takes. Alright, so that Vulpix is sadly going to get destroyed, because it is weak to Metal, and we have a Metal Pokemon up here on the field. So let's go ahead. First of all, let's get rid of their tools. I don't like the looks of those. Escape Board, Choice Band, you can get discarded, thank you. I will play, or use Brooklet Hill to get the other Sandshrew out. I have to get one more in the deck, too. And let's just throw an energy onto Duskmane Necrozma GX, Claw Slash for double damage of 120, and the first prize is claimed. We get ourselves another Metal Energy, so we can power up for the, what is that called? Meteor Tempest. So you wish you learned the TCG when you were younger so you wouldn't be so far behind. Well, what's really nice about Pokemon TCG Online is there is a built-in tutorial that you can play and learn as you go, basically. Like, they tell you all the steps along the way, how to play the game. Now, you might feel like there's a lot to learn to it, but at its core, it's a pretty simple game. There's, like, a specific amount of things you can do every turn, basically. And the tutorial walks you through it all the way through, which is really nice. And it's all free, too. You don't need to spend any real money on getting cards. The only cost that would come in... The only cost that would come into play is if you want to buy actual packs and get those code cards, like the one that I just gave out in the chat. Or, you can watch my live streams, or my other Pokemon TCG Online videos, pre-recorded, have a chance to win some of those code cards anyway. Oh, we still gotta do this Slice and Dice thing for our booster pack, too. So there's going to be some Legendary GXs and some non-Legendary GXs, is what Unknown Spike is saying from the new Ultra Force expansion. Curious to see what we're going to find. Hey, we got our first 10 Lightning Bolts on this one. So, as I just finished that match, does anybody out there want to do battle? Let me know in the chat if you want to do a match against Professor Chaz with one of my cool, crazy, new kooky ideas. One of them I want to show off is this one here called Burning Toxins. And I haven't used the Jurassic Rampage yet against anybody either. Those are some of my kooky, crazy ideas that work pretty well. So I can show them off if you like, or I can even just use them in a random battle as well. So, at the 8:30 mark, so 20 minutes from now, I'll give out another code card from one of these booster packs. I'll probably open the older one, Furious Fists, get that one out of the way, and then the last pack near the end of the episode, the end of the day, we're going to go for a Crimson Invasion. And we're being challenged. Who is issuing the challenge? Steam Sale. Let's see if you can take on the Solgaleo deck. And then we can try one of the other decks later on. So Unknown Spike is up to bat. Hello, Spooky Miner. How's it going? Have you ever heard of Mecha Mewtwo from the Pokemon Live Play? Oh, yes, I have. My Mecha Mewtwo. With, what is it? How's the song go? I do know what you're talking about. I can't remember how the song goes. I was born to rule the world. I never got to see the actual live performance, but I've heard all the songs on through YouTube, right? And despite, okay, let's just say I didn't really like the Jesse and James voices, but I still like the music, the songs and stuff like that. So we both have a mulligan on our first go. Looks like only one mulligan each, I think, though. Good luck to you as well, Unknown Spike. Alright, so we're going to leave with Solgaleo. This is actually a good hand to start with. It's not bad at all. You have that card. Which card are you talking about, Mickey? Is that the Duskmane Necrozma GX? So Unknown Spike gets 3 mulligans. You know me, I'm not going to take those extra cards. I don't mind if other people do it against me, but for personal reasons, I like the challenge. Extra cards makes it maybe a little bit easier. I mean, it's all random luck to draw what cards you happen to get, right? But I like not getting those boosted extra cards. Let's just go with what the game gives me for starters. So let's see what Unknown Spike leads off with as active Pokemon. The nice thing with our Solgaleo Prism Star is if I have discarded energy, I can reattach them, or metal energy at least, using that Radiant Star. So let's first of all play Nest Ball. We're going to get one of our Magnemite in play. And I'm going to attach to Solgaleo. We're not going to play Lily. First turn Lily gives you up to 8 cards in your hand. It's not a bad amount of cards to get right there. Actually, this is a swell hand of cards. I just hope I don't get End or Judged or something like that, as has happened before versus Unknown Spike. If it happens, so be it, it happens. Alright, turn 1 is complete. Mecha Mewtwo card. Well, yeah, if people are watching the stream, Mickey, I don't mind. See, when we do these live streams, I'm here for fun, and I'm here for you guys to have fun as well. If I happen to be a punching bag for you guys, whatever, you know. I still have fun showing off the cards and just hanging out with you guys. But when it's a pre-recorded video, of course, they can't be screen sniping me in that sense, because it's all offline sort of recording. It's not live. But if someone were to be screen sniping me there, it would be bad, because it's like, that's when I really want to show off the power of the decks I've assembled. Not that I can't with the way I tend to put my decks together and stuff. I mean, I can do pretty good even when you guys are watching what's happening. But it doesn't matter to me. Alright, so let me think. I'm going to try something. I could win this on turn number 2, depending on what we find in the top cards. Not quite. Or wait, hang on. Could we? Let me try this. If I Slush Rush, I'm going to take that rare candy. Do I have a way to find my Magnezone using Skyla? I don't think I have like an Ultra Ball in here or anything like that. No, I do not. If I had access to an Ultra Ball, I could have won this right away. But for the time being, I'm going to grab a Nest Ball. So we're going to play that Nest Ball. We will get one of our Duskmane Necrozma onto the bench. I'm going to attach another energy to Solgaleo. Evolve Magnemite into Magneton. And I guess that's about it for now. We don't have any discarded metal energy, so I can't make use of the Radiant Star. So we're going to pass the turn right there. Hello, Nicholas Devage. How's it going? Is there a good deck for Glaceon GX? Matthew Espiritu is asking. And hello, Foxtail Comics as well. And Chandelure is all in the chat as well. Is there a good deck for Glaceon GX? It's actually just a good card in general if the opponent's going to be using Pokemon EX or GX, because it blocks out all their abilities if Glaceon GX is active. Other than that, what could add more power to his attacks? Well, if you watched the last live stream that went up yesterday, like last night, you'll see that, well, you might see Unknown Spike actually make use of Glaceon GX in this deck, in this battle, in this video right here. I got Polar Speared without even really expecting it. I had 9 damage counters. Polar Spear GX does 50 damage times the amount of damage counters on the target. They hit me for 450 damage. That's painful. Of course, that is your 1 GX attack per game. So, not the best, but like not the worst thing. So we're going to evolve into Magnezone. What I like about this Magnezone, the ability of Magnetic Circuit. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a metal energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. You can kind of see where this is going. First of all, let's Slush Rush, get another card off the top thanks to our Sand Slash. Another metal energy. We're going to use Magnetic Circuit and start slapping some energies down here. We'll add 2 more to Solgaleo Prism Star. We'll put 1 onto our Duskmane Necrozma GX. And let's go with the Corona Impact. A clean 160. The downside being that Solgaleo Prism Star can't attack next turn. So, definitely a bit of a drawback there. Could you use Empoleon with Glaceon? Most definitely. If you get that Empoleon in play and have Glaceon and just fill up your bench, you're going to be able to do a lot of damage with that, what is it called? Total Command Attack. And what is my favorite non-Pokemon game? That would be hard to say. I generally like a lot of the Nintendo franchises, like the Metroid series, I like that. I like Legend of Zelda series, the Mario Brothers series, like a lot of games like that. Oh, this is good. Watch this. We're going to use Mallow, put 2 cards on top. I'm going to choose Mount Coronet, and we're going to grab Professor's Letter. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to Slush Rush, which lets me draw another card off the top, and Unknown Spike can't get the energy needed. Definitely unfortunate. So we're going to retreat our Solgaleo Prism Star, bring up our Duskmane Necrozma, discarding 3 energy to do so. Mount Coronet brings back 2 metal energy per turn, and we're now going to use the Magnetic Circuit to attach those 2 metal energy onto our Duskmane Necrozma. That powers up the first attack of Claw Slash. And nothing much more to do but go for the attack and get a knockout on the Espeon GX. Grab a couple of prize cards for that. Do you have Professor's Letter in the deck? Some other way to get some energy cards, perhaps? Some energy acceleration? And yeah, I do have Mount Coronet, Nicholas, and hello, Cheese Dibble the Cat. This is a new deck that I have assembled, yes. It is now featuring, I have 2 copies of Duskmane Necrozma GX, as hard as those are to get your hands on in the online game. But I do have a couple in here. I was hoping to get a 3rd one to make the deck a little bit more consistent, but it works okay with 2. So you do have Professor's Letter in there. Hopefully you can gain access to it, though, using Lily. Alright, so this could be a problem. This confuses, does it not? Yes, it does. But I like what I just got right here. So we can retreat, bring up our Prism Star Solgaleo. I'm going to play the Professor's Letter, draw a couple of metal energy out of the deck. I'm now going to Mount Coronet, bring 2 back from the discard pile into hand, use that Magnetic Circuit to attach all these energies down here. I'll put 3 onto our Solgaleo Prism Star, and I'll throw the last one down onto Duskmane Necrozma to the bench. Keep that guy powering up. Now let's Slush Rush and see, can we get 1 more energy? Because that would help us a lot. No, but we get Skyla, which can gain us access to energy. I believe we have another Professor's Letter. We do not, but that's okay, because next turn I can get the stuff that I need. Fighting Fury Belt, we'll grab that. Put it to Duskmane Necrozma. And go for the Corona Impact. Another 160. Of course, Solgaleo Prism Star cannot attack. Let's see, I'm getting caught up on the chat here. I can battle you next if you like Cheese Dibble, for sure. And what is my favorite legendary Pokemon? I really like Zapdos, for all legendaries concerned. I'm trying to think of bigger legendaries. I've said before, Zapdos, I really like it gameplay mechanic-wise, because being weak to Ice and Rock, its only weaknesses, when you use Roost, on that turn, you are not weak to Ice or Rock anymore, because you lose your Flying typing. You're only weak to Ground in that case, and no one's going to think to use Earthquake on the turn that you Roost, right? So you're going to probably be pretty safe from damage. Alright, let us bring back a couple of cards here. And, let's see what Slush Rush gives us. Pokemon Fan Club. I mean, why not? Let's grab another Sandshrew and the other Duskmane Necrozma. We'll slap them down onto the bench here. So here we're going to see some... No, we're not. Actually, we're going to see some overpower from our Duskmane Necrozma using the Meteor Tempest, but I'm going to save the energies. Meteor Tempest, I'll show you what it can do. If I use it, I do 220 damage, but you discard 3 energy from your Pokemon. And I think it's pretty much decided. That's right, Unknown Spike. I think we got this one. Down goes the Espeon GX, 2 more prizes. And they're fighting Fury Belt. Your favorite is Solgaleo. Definitely a cool Pokemon. Interesting that it has the same typing as Metagross, and I always thought Metagross was an overpowered beast. But now we got Solgaleo for that. What do we see over here? Oh, we got 2 postings expired. I'm trying to get my hands on another Duskmane Necrozma, and what else was I trading up? I think I was trying to trade up to some Ultra Prism booster packs. So, if Cheese Devil the Cat would like to challenge, do you want to see me use this one again, guys? Or should I use one of the other 2 new decks? Burning Toxins or Jurassic Rampage? These 2 over here do not have any Pokemon GX in them, but this one, of course, as you just saw, it does. They all have pretty kooky, crazy strategies involved, though. And I like it. But, so, okay, you have a new deck. Let me use one of the lesser decks here. Let's try out the Jurassic Rampage. I want to try that one on stream. So this deck does take a little while for me to get going. Hopefully we'll do some damage here. Show some cool combos, cool strategies, cool coin flip of heads. No. And after this battle is done, before anyone else does the challenge to the Professor, we're going to open a Furious Fist booster pack. We'll just hang on to that for the time being. We both mulligan. That's the hard thing with this deck. I've only got, technically, 5 basic Pokemon in here. So, oh, they mulligan twice. I mulligan once. Alright. Again, though, wait, I mulligan twice. Hey! Equal mulligans, both sides. I wasn't going to take any cards anyway, but whatever. So let's lead off with our Alolan Vulpix. I have this in here basically for the beacon. I don't have the evolution. And, oh, you want to see Passimian for the next battle, do ya? I could do that next. Alright, Cosmog versus Alolan Vulpix. Hey, this is like a Lily battling herself, isn't it? What's her Vulpix's name? Snowy, I think? I never get 2 heads on timer balls. I mean, I shouldn't say never. I get them at 1 out of 4 times. Magneton Solgaleo GX. We're gonna see a rare candy. Alright, do you get another pair of heads? 3 out of 4, though. And Willow's going crazy over there. What are you doing? You guys can't see it, but she's rolling around like a mad person. I don't know why. Anyway, stop distracting me. We must focus on battle. Choice Band! So let's random receiver. We find Skyla. Definitely good. I would like to make use of you for possibly a Nest Ball or... What's in my hand? You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to get the Unidentified Fossil. I'll drop you down to the bench, counting as if it was a Pokemon. Throw an energy onto the Fossil. Play with the Professor's Letter, grab another couple of basic fight, including that nice gold rim foil shiny massive one. And let's go ahead and beacon. Grab ourselves a Porygon and get one of the Cranidos. I've got Vulpix in here for the beacon because fossil Pokemon can be hard to get into play. They're not counted as basic, therefore you can't use like the Nest Ball or Pokemon Fan Club, stuff like that. You'd be relying on Ultra Balls or Great Balls or stuff. But with the Alolan Vulpix, you do get to use your beacon attack to find any Pokemon card that you want. So, Solgaleo GX in play. The Reverse Seeker coming in for a How. And with 1 Metal Energy, they could use Soul Burst GX to draw or find up to 5 energy cards from the deck and attach them. This is going to be a little bit of a tricky battle. So Porygon will put you down. We will put Cranidos to evolve our Fossil. I'm going to attach to the Porygon. Am I? Probably should. Let me just check what you can do. 230 damage. Yeah, that hurts. I'm going to attach the Porygon. I'm going to play Guzma. We'll bring up Porygon here. I'm going to retreat the Porygon. Alright, let's see what the random receiver can give us. Something good, I hope. Get Lily. Good for next turn. I've already used my supporter. And now let us beacon away. Get a Porygon 2 and... get Rampardos. We're getting set up kind of nice here. What a cute little Magnemite. What a happy little face it has. If you can call its one eyeball a face. You know, I didn't even think of that, your ability. Ultra Road. I probably should have considered that. Oh well. Okay, Wally into Magnezone. Here we go. Here comes the power. And the Soul Burst GX, actually. Okay. Getting all this energy attached. You got 3 attacks. That's plenty to use your Sunsteel Strike. So we're going to play out a bunch of cards from hand here. Let us... What do we have in the discard pile? 1 energy, but I'm going to shuffle it away. I want to try to get as max draw support from Lily as possible. Attach this to our Rampardos. Come on, Lily, give me something good. Pretty decent, I will say. And we're going to Beacon once again. Let's get a Porygon and another Vulpix. I've inspired you to learn the game now? Awesome! Glad to hear it, Nikki. I mean, I don't want to feel like I'm pushing it on people, but I find Pokemon TCG a fun game. Like, there's so many... Like I said, it's a simple game to learn, but there's a lot of intricate little things you can learn along the way. And, yeah, here we go. Anyways, it's usually a fun game. And then your opponent pulls something like that. And then the game is the worst thing in the world. Alright then! So let's bring up our Vulpix once again. But at least you lose all your energy. But do you have Mount Coronet, I wonder? So here's an idea, though. I'm going to de-evolve all of the opposing Pokemon. If you don't have another rare candy, you stuck as a Cosmog. Alright, we're going to de-evolve my Porygon Z. And let's drop our Vulpix down here. I'm going to drop a Potown. Potown says every time any player plays a Pokemon from their hand to evolve one of their Pokemon, you put 3 damage counters on that Pokemon. We'll put this onto the Vulpix for eventual retreat purposes. Let's grab a Porygon 2 and a Cranidos. I still need another Fossil is the problem, though. So Cheese Dibble says, you like Solgaleo, Foxtail? Well, I have a deck for you. Oh, he's definitely got a deck here for Solgaleo fans. Hello, Super Danny? Your big Mega Gyarados? Oh, you changed the name, okay. Versus Secret for How. And let's see what How finds for Cheese Dibble here. A slow evolution up into Cosmo M. Okay. Alright. So we're going to evolve into Porygon 2. I'm going to evolve into Porygon Z. Once again, de-evolving both of the opposing Pokemon. I'm going to try to keep that Solgaleo from coming into play once again. And we're going to Acerola my Porygon Z. Bring it all back into hand. Let's drop Porygon down to the bench. We will attach this to Vulpix. And let's just Beacon to thin the deck out, grab some more, or grab one more basic Pokemon. That is all that's left in there. Not even basic, restored Pokemon. Or Stage 1, or whatever. Alright, so once again evolving up into Magnezone, more damage counters. Do you have a Wally by any chance? And what are you at? 60 damage, you got 90 on there, okay. Oh, we got the Fossil. So here's what's kind of nice about what just happened. I'm now going to evolve into Porygon Z, and once again de-evolve Cheese Dibble's Pokemon. Check this out. Cosmog is knocked out. It now has more damage counters on it than it has HP. And I can also evolve up into Porygon 2 down here. I'll throw this onto the unidentified Fossil. We're going to Super Potion the damage off of Porygon Z. And, if I can get to the Porygon Z, which obviously there are none in the deck. If I can get the de-evolution spray, though, this could do the trick. Another evolution into Magnezone. So if I can de-evolve it, it's got enough damage on it to get knocked out from the Magneton stage. Energy Retrieval. Alright, so we're going to see it powering up for Zap Cannon, are we? Here comes the Magnetic Circuit. Definitely a cool ability. They did have a Magnezone in a previous expansion that was electric type or lightning type, and it had the exact same ability, only allowing you to attach lightning energy as much as you're doing here with metal. It's it'd be kind of cool if you could have both Magnezone in play at the same time, be attaching unlimited metal and lightning energy just about every single turn. That would be pretty nifty. Right, can we de-evolve this thing one more time? Come on, give me that de-evolution spray. Nope, but we're moving on with a puzzle of time. Gladion, you could help. So for the time being, nothing more can be done. We're going to not shuffle our deck. I want to keep Gladion on the top. That is right. Yeah, if I can de-evolve you one more time. Oh, I can't win now. You got a basic. You got a Pokemon on the bench. Rats. And I believe you can't attack this turn, right? Oh, can't use Zap Cannon this turn. Okay. So our Vulpix will survive one hit. Getting that eventual Solgaleo powered up on the bench. Okay, okay. What's kind of cool, though, Rampardos, for the clean hit attack, does 60 plus. If the opponent's Pokemon is evolved, it does 60 more, 120. So that is easily going to be the knockout. But let's see if we can pull something else off here. Gladion, what do you got for us? Porygon Z. Not quite a de-evolution spray, but I'll take that. Let's de-evolve that Magnezone once more. And to the discard pile it goes. Get a prize for that one. Gladion? Nope, Acerola. Alright, and up comes the Cosmog. We're going to retreat our Alolan Vulpix and do the clean hit of 60 damage for the Bop. So that was one of my cheeky strategies, kind of crazy out there, de-evolving the opponent's Pokemon, making them constantly hurt themselves through re-evolution. And you didn't really get to see it, but that Rampardos has a pretty amazing attack with 3 energy called Clean Hit. No, sorry, Wild Crash. If the opponent's Pokemon is a basic, it is simply knocked out, regardless of how much HP it has. It's gone, which is kind of cool. Good game to you as well, Cheese Dibble the Cat. You had me on the ropes a little bit there. And Mickey, card of the cards, guide me. That's right. Alright, so, as a little intermission, let's open up our Furious Fist Booster Pack. Let me just move over to my video window here. So again, I know it's an older set, but if you guys get this code card, you can grab yourselves 10 classic cards, let's call them. Some of the cards actually do still work for standard format, and I believe, yeah, this is still expanded format as well. So, this is just tearing all apart. Look, the wrapper is just destroyed. Let go. There we go. Alright, so code card, I'll hold off right here for the time being. Let's see what cards I get. Can't even see them. From this booster pack. These are an older set, but we still get ourselves a Minun, Clefairy, Eevee, Electabuzz, and Gothita for the commons. Next we have an uncommon of Full Heal. We got the Fighting Stadium, Pancham. Reverse foil is going to be Tyrantrum, another fossil Pokemon, dinosaur, I like that. Rare card is a foil Poliwrath. Very cool. Up here you guys go. Now for the code card, prepare yourselves in the chat. We're going to be handing this out here for you folks. Where's my chat window? There we go. Alrighty. Prepare yourselves. It's coming in right now. And make sure I have... Oh, I did a typo. I hate when I'm putting in a number and I hold the shift key, because clearly we put a punctuation mark and not the actual number. And that should be good. Go ahead. First come, first serve. Speed on into Pokemon TCG Online. Redeem that code and get yourself an awesome booster pack. And by the end of the stream, we got about a half hour left to go. I've got a Crimson Invasion booster pack. I'll open that one up as well and give out the code card to you folks. Alright, for the time being, would anyone like to see what the Burning Toxins deck can do? Because we've seen 2 of these decks so far. And again, like I said earlier, I'll give each one their own specific video to show off the full description of what it can do and stuff like that. I've already sort of touched on what each of these can do. I haven't mentioned this one yet, though. This idea came to me last night or the night before. And it looks like Unknown Spike wants to give it a try. Let's go with the Burning Toxins. And we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, it's a good idea, Cheese Devil. I should add Omastar to the deck, because he has the ability to put fossil Pokemon down from your hand. Actually, wait a minute. I don't think that would work, because it allows you to choose any restored Pokemon, and I believe... what is it? I just used it. Cranidos. I believe it says it is a Stage 1, not a restored Pokemon. So that wouldn't work as well as I would like it to. So we got 2 Seviper down here. And Unknown Spike has a mulligan, or 2, or 3, or 7, or 4. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. Just the 1. Okay. Alright. So we have Skyla. Let's see what I can top deck. Or actually go in second, too. No, we're not going to draw that extra card. We see Eevee leading off. Oh, Nicholas, you got a holo? Sweet. But yeah, so unfortunately, it was a cool idea, Cheese Dibble. As soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, Almastar could help out. And then I was like, wait, no, technically, the game wouldn't allow me to do that. Despite the fact that we know it's restored from a fossil, right? But, I think it's interesting that they've gone 2 different ways now with the way fossil Pokemon work. Because I think they said that back in the day, the fossil was considered a basic Pokemon in play. Then Kabuto was a Stage 1, and then Kabutops was Stage 2. And I think they said nowadays, you would consider Kabuto to be restored and Kabutops Stage 1, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so, didn't quite find what I was hoping to get. Let's play Skyla, and I just want to refresh myself on what's in this deck. Okay. I guess we'll just get our Nest Ball out. Or would a Stadium help us? Well, we've got a second Skyla. Let us get some energy. We'll get Professor's Letter first of all. We'll use that to draw a couple of basic energy out of the deck. Grab a couple of fire. If you're not sure what I'm doing with this deck, let me sort of break it down a bit for you here. You see these Seviper, they each have an ability called More Poison. Put 1 more damage counter on your opponent's poison Pokemon between turns. That counts for every one of your Seviper, so each one, my 2 in play, will each add 1 more damage counter, right? Gotta head out, Cheese Dibble? Well, thanks for joining the stream for a little bit, and we'll see you later. And you have to work tomorrow, Mickey? Aw, that's too bad. Hopefully you're enjoying your evening, though, before the dread of work comes around. Now, I'm also trying to get this Infernape in play. The ability of Flaming Fighter says put 6 damage counters instead of 2 on your opponent's burned Pokemon between turns. If it said bench Pokemon, that would be great. But this adds more damage counters for burned Pokemon. These add more for poison Pokemon. So in 1 more energy, they can do Solar Beam for 110, which is going to hurt for sure. Let's Nest Ball and get ourselves a Salandit. And now let's play Skyla, grab ourselves a Scorched Earth. It's going to give me some draw support every single turn by discarding a Fire Energy from hand, drawing 2 extra cards. Let's see what we can get off the top here. It's not the worst. Super Ride would not help us here. I was going to say, I could Puzzle of Time, but I'm going to wait and see what I get next turn. Let's put this onto our Salandit. So 1 more energy, and Solar Beam will drop our Salandit. And that's not going to... Or sorry, our Seviper. That's not going to be good. But it doesn't say we shuffle it back in with Super Rod, though. I'm going to bring up the Salandit for the time being. I'm hoping to find myself an evolution. That ain't it. But I got Cynthia. Help me out, come on. Give me a fresh hand, give me the card I need. There it is. Actually, there's a couple of cards that I need, right there. I'm going to play down our Salazzle. I'll give it the bodybuilding dumbbells, adding 40 HP to a Stage 1 Pokemon. And I'm going to... Well, I'll drop the Salandit here. I'm going to use Panic Poison for 1 fire energy. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, confused, and poisoned. So we get all those conditions off. Burn will do 20 damage, and the poison, thanks to my 2 Seviper in play, does an extra 20, so 50 each turn. If I had our Infernape in play, that's another 40 damage. 4 damage counters, thanks to the, what is it called? Something Flames or something. I don't know. You saw it earlier. We looked at it. Alright. They go for the attack. They're doing the... Oh no, they're doing the ability, sorry. They're healing up. Solar Beam does get through, but thanks to our bodybuilding dumbbells, we do survive it, fortunately. Now then, we got a Professor's Letter. I like that. Let's grab a couple more fire energy. I am going to evolve our Salandit on the bench, assuming... Wait. Yeah, I'm going to evolve first. We do have it in the deck. Okay, Salazzle is here. I'm going to attach the Psychic Energy onto Salazzle, and let's use Scorched Earth and draw 2 more. Let's use Sophocles. Discard 2 cards from hand and draw 4 fresh cards. Nest Ball. Let's get a Chimchar down. And Random Receiver. Let's find ourselves a supporter card. Guzma. Doesn't help us right now. So let's play one puzzle of time. Look at the top 3 cards and reassemble them how we like. I'm going to grab Mallow. I think is our best bet here. So I'm now going to use Hunter's Nails. 60 damage plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, does 60 more. Times 2 for the weakness. That's a lot of damage on that. Leafy on GX. Puzzle of time, Chimchar. Alright. So if I play Mallow, or when I play Mallow, I get to choose 2 cards and put them on top. What are you doing to me? Why would you Lysandre? No! I can't play Guzma, because by playing Guzma, I first have to switch one of their Pokemon up, and then mine, so that's not an option for us. But let's Mallow. What do we want? We want more energy for sure. So I'm going to grab Puzzle of Time at the top. And the next card doesn't really matter, because what I plan to do, let me see what's in my hand. Actually, the next card kind of does matter. I'm going to grab Super Rod. So for the time being, I got to leave things as they are. Next turn, I got some plans. Hello, Dark Cinder Maya. How's it going? And Foxhill asking, who thinks that Cynthia is the coolest champion ever? She's decent. I had her pegged right from the start of Pokemon Pearl that she was going to be the champion, though, because, like, just the fact that she shows up out of nowhere and, like, helps you out and stuff like that, I was like, she's got to have something special going on there. Alright. So I could Professor's Letter. I won't right away, though. I think Skyla. Would Skyla help us? Couldn't hurt. Let's grab Skyla. Or I could actually get Sophocles. Wait, this might work even better. I'll get Sophocles. I'll play you. Get rid of Chimchar, and I guess I can get rid of the Professor's Letter. I can get rid of Guzma, actually. Draw 4 extra cards. We find ourselves with another Salandit. I'm going to Super Rod. I'm going to put 3 fire energy back into the deck. Let's Professor's Letter for a couple of those fire energies so I can make use of my Scorched Earth again. We get ourselves Max Potion. I'll use that. It heals all the damage off of my Salazzle, losing all the energy in the process. But it doesn't take much to power this thing up, as you saw. I'll put this onto Salazzle. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this turn. Should I... I'm going to Puzzle of Time. What do I want off the top? I guess Evo Soda is our only real best bet. Plus, it'll shuffle up the deck, get those other cards that don't really help us in the next turn. Yeah, Garchomp. Okay, Garchomp is very powerful in the Pokemon TCG. Like, if you want to learn how to play this Pokemon TCG Online, Mickey, you should definitely get yourself one of the theme decks of the Ultra Prism expansion. One of them features Empoleon. It's got a pretty powerful attack known as Total Command. It does 20 damage for every benched Pokemon, which is up to, like, say, 200 if both benches are filled. But the other deck features Cynthia, Garchomp, and Lucario in a perfect combination. Lucario has an ability which you can use before your attack each turn. If you have Garchomp in play, search through your deck for any one card you want and take it. Then you can also, Garchomp does 100 damage with its Royal Blades attack, but if you played Cynthia on that turn, it does 100 more damage. So, Lucario can get you Cynthia, play Cynthia, it shuffles your hand, draws 6 fresh cards, and then, boom, Garchomp does 200 that turn. It's not a bad combination. So we just saw the Divide GX being done to put 100 damage on our Salazzle. We'll Evo Soda into Monferno. And sadly, that's about it. Now, if they knock out our active Seviper, we're actually in a kind of good spot. There's the knockout. Because we're going to bring up our Salazzle. Now, if we can get ourselves the Infernape, which we just did, very lucky top draw right there, we'll play that down. And let's go with the Panic Poison. Poison, Burn, and Confusion. So get 6 damage counters from the Burn, 2 damage counters from the Poison. That's 80 damage each turn. You might cure the Burn, which you do. Alright. That's acceptable, I guess. Now, if we survive this turn, 1 more Panic Poison gets the knockout, though. Unless we have potions and such to heal. The way it works is, in the online game, you can spend tokens to get cards and booster packs and stuff. Oh, no! Okay, we just lost our Salazzle. But you can get tokens, and I'll show you that, actually, as soon as we're done this match, that you get them just by playing matches. You don't even have to spend real money to get anything in the online game, which I really think is good. It gets you interested in playing the game, it learns you some strategies and techniques. All you gotta do is, like, play several matches, let's say over and over again, and you get yourself some tokens. I did not want any of these cards. Let's drop Salandit. I mean, we'll survive a Psychic. I'm only going to be hitting for 60. You've already used your GX attack, so I'm not going to worry about the Divide GX. And we see us a Glaceon. Uh-oh. We're weak to water. Oh, man, they side beamed me? Come on. Ooh. I could attach for energy. And you know what? I'm pretty low in cards. I'm just going to go for broke. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can break through the confusion. We do. Alright. Panic Poison. Activate. We're going to get another 80 damage on the Espeon GX. Does the Burn cure? Not this time. They can retreat, of course. And as I said, I'm weak to water, so if that Glaceon comes up, it's pretty much a done deal. Our Salazzle does fall. Is that how things play out? And just to remind everybody, too, that I said earlier today, since we're still in the midst of Team Rainbow Rocket in Pokemon Ultra Sun, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock a.m. Atlantic time, check your local, time zone, I guess, to see what time that would be for you. We're going to be doing another Pokemon Ultra Sun live stream to feature the Team Rainbow Rocket Showdown. I'm hoping we can complete it by then. We just unlocked the 2nd floor. So that must be where, well, I won't spoil who it is if you don't know, but we're going to see some more team leaders up there. Alright, so there goes our Salazzle. Pressure's not going as good as I would have hoped. Let's drop our Chimchar. Let's drop the Sea of Nothingness just to get cards out of hand. Lily, help us out. Find something for us. That's not what I was hoping you to find for us. Well, how about this? I'm gonna Max Potion. Instead, I'm going to Max Potion. And I might as well put this onto our Infernape. And I guess there's not much more we can do here. No TCG tomorrow night, unfortunately. I'm going to get back to my Sunday evening schedules. This was sort of like just a nice, relaxed, empty day of like really nothing going on. Usually on days like this, I would be doing a bunch of Pokemon going throughout the day, but there were no buses because it was a holiday here in Canada. So that's why I was able to do 2 live streams earlier and another one right now. So no live stream tomorrow, but throughout the week, I'm going to be doing some pre-recorded... Oh, come on. I can't win this one! I'm going to be doing some pre-recorded Pokemon TCG videos featuring the decks that I was showing off tonight. You know what? I'm just going to end it. I can't do anything else here. Bring the damage. You got me. It didn't work out as well as I was hoping. And boom. Once again, Unknown Spike defeats the Professor. So what we're going to do, I'll show you first of all about the tokens, but then I'll open up this last booster pack of Crimson Invasion, and then see if somebody else wants to do one final match. So up here you see I've got 985 tokens. If you come to something such as, even the Trainer Challenge, like here, this is where you can learn how to play the game, nice and simply put. Let's check the, what is this? Oh, this shows... Oh, wait a minute. This is something I just didn't even realize. So, if you get a certain number of wins with each of these theme decks, then you unlock things. Like, this one here, see Bolt Twister? It says I am 1 win away with this deck from getting a booster pack unlocked. So you can get free booster packs by doing this, too. Now, I believe if you battle these folks... Oh, maybe not. If you beat them 4 times, you get a booster pack from them as well. But the way to get yourself some booster packs or even theme decks, go to the shop up here, and, for example, right here. So this is the Garchomp we were talking about. This here, the Mach Strike theme deck. A Dragon-type Pokemon knows that how you begin a battle determines how you end it. So call on Garchomp and Lucario, go for the big attack with powerful hits at top speed. So blah blah blah, you get the idea. With 300 gems, you can redeem this, or redeem 300 gems to get this theme deck, or for 500 tokens, you can redeem and get this theme deck. The thing is, gems do cost actual money, so you can put money into this if you want, but the tokens are free. You earn them from things like the Trainer Challenge, the Versus here. Like, for example, see if I get enough wins here, you get, at 70 wins, or 70 lightning bolts, you get like about 10 per win, you get 50 tokens, for example. You also just gain tokens just by doing battles. At the end of like, actually, I'll show you, Nah, I don't want to show you too much of a random battle, but like, if you're doing a versus battle, what you didn't see versus Unknown Spike was that you get a reward wheel at the end, and that can give you things like, oh no, they took the reward wheel away, but you now get, special... I'll try to show you one match. Let's go with a Coronal Eclipse. I'll get caught up on the chat here. Make sure I am up to speed. Alright, but yeah, so the tokens you get for free just by doing things like, for example, sometimes even if you lose, you still get something, which is kind of nice. We just lost the coin flip, for example. Oh wait, I forgot. We gotta give this out to you folks. So as this battle goes underway, I'm gonna open up our Crimson Invasion booster pack, and I'll put the code in the chat for you folks. I wonder what cards I'll get as I take on B Speller. Now, my hand is not very amazing to start with, unfortunately. No additional basics. Well, I know that. I'm not gonna share that with the world. Alright, so... code card, I think you guys just saw it, but it's right here. I don't think you can get the lettering off of it, fortunately. And let's randomize. We get the energy, and I believe this is the way. Alright. Where's my screen? Here we go. So, common cards start with our Darkness Energy. We've got the Mankey. We've got Remoraid, as we see Umbreon GX evolving up. Magikarp, Stuffle, and the last common should be an Execute. Uncommon cards, we start with Emolga. We've got the Counter Catcher. We've got Grumpig. Before I continue, I gotta take my turn here. The suspense is building. Alright, Alolan Sandshrew. Let's Defense Curl. Of course not. So this is gonna be a failed match, of course. The reverse foil is gonna be Xerneas. Very cool. And I think I felt something amazing. I lied. I thought I felt the full art ridges and stuff there. But we got Hydreigon, and look at that. That's the quickest loss I've ever had on my channel, at least in recent history. So let's take a moment to go back to the chat, and I'll give you guys that code card. Okay, last code card. This is for a Crimson Invasion. It can be slow-paced, but you generally... Like, for example, I got really lucky. Oh, wait, I can show you right here, I think. This is it. Daily versus rewards. So every day, you get a certain amount of things here. So I got one win earlier. You get a random box. And this box here had 375 tokens in it. I've never seen that many tokens out of a single box before. So there is a random chance you can get that. And right here you get 10 tokens. The further up you go, the more you get. So if you do like 10 wins in one day, you'll get a guaranteed 20, 15, that's 35, 45, 55, 65 tokens. Plus, you get usually a good amount out of these boxes along the way. And that's just winning the matches. Just like doing the Versus Challenge and stuff like, or the Trainer Challenge. You can get tokens for that. You can get tokens for... sometimes you get things that are... let me see if I can show you here. Collection boxes. Yeah, I'm supposed to give you that code first, ain't I? Let me do that first. You're heading out, Nicholas? Alright, have a good evening, and we'll see you next time. So, last code going into the chat, and then I'll finish rambling off what I was about to talk about. if I can retain my train of thought long enough to do so. I believe that is an accurate code. Good for you folks to snatch up out of the chat for Crimson Invasion. And what I'm talking about here is Uncommon Chess, I think it's called. So yeah, this thing here, you get these sometimes by getting, how do you get these? I think just by winning random battles against people, you can sometimes get these. They can contain tokens and cards. Usually a pretty, not usually, sometimes a mediocre card, sometimes a pretty decent card. And you get anywhere from like 5 to 50 tokens sometimes. So it can be slow-paced, but it's not super slow-paced, I guess. Alright, you gotta head out to Foxtail. That is cool. I think we're pretty much done anyway for our live stream for tonight. But stay tuned throughout the rest of the week for some more Pokemon TCG Online content featuring those new decks with some full-blown, thorough descriptions of what the deck's all about and how the strategies work out. And we're gonna have some more Pokemon Ultra Sun throughout this week as well. What is the rarest card that you own? We're all done for the night there, Unknown Spike. So with the rarest card that I own, let me see. Let me just check rare like this. Well, these are a bunch of the rare ones that I have here. So online, you can see all these ones here. These are rare, sure, but like not the most amazingly rare. Tile. There we go. I guess I've got some rarities such as, well, Rainbow Rare Buzzwole GX. I'm actually trying to trade that for a regular Buzzwole and another Duskmane Necrozma. And other than that, I got some other Rainbow Rares. Where'd I get the Rainbow Rare Incineroar? And the Wishy-Washy. I mean, I got those too, I guess. What is this? Rainbow Rare Lunology X? Oh, this is trade log. Okay, so the cards you get from the code card, or what am I trying to say? The cards you get out of the token booster packs and theme decks are what they call trade locked, because you didn't like pay real money for them, but you still get the cards in your own collection, and it's kind of nice you don't accidentally trade them away as well. But if you do put money into the game and buy physical packs of cards, like these code cards that I was giving out, these are tradable if your social settings on your Pokemon Trainer Club account are set up to allow you to do that. You can actually do the trading online with some of the cards that you get. Now, as for the rarest card that is not in the game in real life, where are you at? Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. It is in one of my binders. I think this is the one here. Gotta flip all the way to the back. And it's a card that usually catches people's attention at the Pokemon League when I go there at Heroes Beacon. Where are you at, buddy? I know you're in here. This card is from Ancient Times. It is the Ancient Mew card. Look at that. That's back before people even knew what English was all about. Look, you can't even read what it says, but people have deciphered it in this day and age. This was actually a giveaway at Pokemon the first movie. It was pretty cool. And it's kind of funny, they reference it in Pokemon the movie 2000. Lawrence III, the guy that has the big airship, he has this. He says his collection started with the Mew card, and this was the card, and that's what inspired him to start collecting everything else. Even the actual live legendary birds. As crazy as that sounds. So, did they give it out for that movie, Mickey, or was it actually for the first movie? Because I seem to remember getting it in the first movie, but it does seem weird when I think back that they would have given out a card that doesn't relate to it. So that movie, I mean. Oh, your friend had one of the Ancient Mew as well. Very cool. I guess that's going to be it for today, if there wasn't anything else that I needed to go over. I don't think. Another thing you can do, too, you can get some stuff online. There's these challenges. And, for example, I've got some challenges. Oh, this is how you can get more tokens as well. This here, Growing Strong. By putting 10 evolution cards into play, I can get 60 tokens. That doesn't count for just one fight. That's cumulative over however many battles it takes to do it. Just by playing grass evolution cards, you can build up to get tokens. And these here are a couple of challenges to get knockouts using a certain type. When I do get 16 total knockouts over a number of battles, I'll get a booster pack. What's really nice, though, is these booster packs are tradable, as are the cards that come out of them. So if you're looking for some online trading, you can do it with these special challenges. There are also events. You'll get event tickets on occasion. You see up here I've got 538. Yeah. And you can check the rewards for each kind of thing. There's a theme deck challenge, there is a standard expansion, expanded format, I mean to say, and legacy format as well. So if you view the rewards, you get event tickets for this one, for example. You can get 12 trainer tokens just by coming in. You know what? Actually, you get trainer tokens just by playing this tournament, which is nice. You can also, for example, standard format, you can get booster packs of Ultra Prism right now. I gotta start doing more of these events. But yeah, you can get some booster packs, which is nice. These are tradable as well. And the expanded format allows for older sets, so you know, the expanded format as well. Random booster packs too. I love the online game. There's so many ways to get more cards and come up with new strategies and just have fun. I like it, and I highly recommend it if anyone does want to learn how to play Pokemon TCG, either in real life or in the online game. Right there, good options for you. But I guess that's going to be it for, I guess, my unintended promotional video for Pokemon TCG Online. Hope you guys had some fun tonight watching some cool battles and seeing some new crazy strategies. Stay tuned throughout the week, though, as I give them some more fleshed out time on the screen. I'm not trying to, you know, cram 3 decks into one video. I'll give each of them their own time to shine. But for some more Pokemon content, you can check out the live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Atlantic time. Pokemon Ultra Sun continuing as we go up against Team Rainbow Rocket once more. Alright, but that is going to be a wrap. So I want to say thanks to everybody who was watching today. If you enjoyed it, hopefully thanks. If you enjoyed it, hopefully you did. And thanks for doing so. If you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like down below. And next Sunday, or this coming Sunday, again, same time, around 8 o'clock p.m. Atlantic, I'll be doing another Pokemon TCG Online live stream. And I'll probably do another Ultra Sun live stream during the morning on Sunday, 10 a.m. Atlantic. So just stay tuned for that, and I will schedule the live streams as early as I know when I'm going to be able to do them on the channel. You can click onto the channel and see exactly when the live stream is going to go up. But that is going to be a wrap, so I guess there's nothing much more to say but my usual outro of... I got completely sidetracked. Let me try this again. Professor Chaz is now signing off. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. I feel like an automated robot when I say it like that every single time, but consistency is nice. Alright, have a good night, everybody, and I'll catch you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for some Ultra Sun.